This clash is also in works for October 3rd, and gonna be interesting scrap. Danaa Batgerel, the best Mongolian MMA fighter, should square off against David Phillips, and let's see which way might this develop, as Danaa Batgerel is riding on a score of 8-2, fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. He was born in Erdenet Sagan, Mongolia, and he actually scored some great victories via punches, via rear naked choke. He's fair striker, good in the clinch, good on the ground, and his submission offense and defense are solid, but he's predominantly a finisher than a Batgerel with very, very good cardio. In UFC, he's riding a score of 1-1 with the decision loss to Alateng Hailey and left hook victory over Guido Canetti. So from what I've seen, I got to say that this guy is a very, very much powerful fighter, powerful in all aspects of the game. Predominantly a striker, but he is well versed. He knows a lot, and I can say that he is a pretty much good all-around fighter from what I've seen. He squares off against Kyler Phillips. Well, Kyler Phillips riding a score of 7-1, as well as you can see. Good BJJ background, MMA lab fighter out of Phoenix, Arizona. That's where he trains. 5'8", his reach is 70.5, while Danaa Batgerel's reach is 70, so 5'7". Not much difference between these two guys, but on the other side, Kyler Phillips fought at LFA, where he head kicked and punched Emeka Ifekandu, and also he fought at TUF 27, where he was stopped by Brett Katona. Then at Dana White's Contender Series, he grounded and pounded James Gray, and honestly, I don't know why he hasn't got a contract back then, and also great grounder and pounder. Very well-rounded fighter. That's what I can say about Kyler Phillips. So from what I've seen, I expect an all-around war. And when it comes to stamina, it's kind of critical, you know, because I believe Danaa Batgerel is having very slightly better stamina and slightly better clinching, but on the ground, well, Batgerel should have better wrestling, but I believe Kyler Phillips is better with submission offense, submission defense, transitions, sweeps, and such things. When it comes to striking, slight advantage to Danaa Batgerel. Also, grounding and pounding goes in the favor of Kyler Phillips, I believe. I mean, Danaa knows to pound you on the ground, but if he fights on the ground, either he goes to pound you out, either he will lock in body triangle and fish for a rear naked choke. These are his specialties. He is more focused on these two aspects of the game, while Kyler Phillips is very much more well-rounded fighter with more options. So gonna be a tough night for both of these guys, but let's see. Kyler Phillips on a 2-fight win streak, Danaa Batgerel on a 1-fight win streak, and gonna be a hard night for both of these lads. But from what I've seen, either Danaa Batgerel is gonna knock him out, either Kyler Phillips is gonna win via submission or decision, and I don't know. I have to choose one guy because this is kind of clash of two very much even fighters, very much hard to pick. But since I have to pick one guy, I'm going here for Danaa Batgerel. But we will see. It's gonna be a very, very hard fight, you know. Very hard fight. I believe his wrestling might give him slight advantage, but he is really, really fighting against a tough opponent, so gonna be a very, very tough battle. Can't wait for it to kick off on October 3rd. He's still in negotiations, but I believe it will come to fruition soon.